Welcome guys to a little bit of a diversion for the channel yet again as we continue onwards with Radiant Dawn. I thought I'd show a little bit of Overwatch gameplay footage while we talk about a few things, because yet again it's yet in time for another update, another talky time, another conversation with you guys. And we've got a fair few conversation topics, not only because of course the major reveal of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But before we get there, we have some Overwatch gameplay on Dorado with Becca and I playing, me on Roadhog, Becca on, well, Mercy, healing me up and dealing me some extra damage, because, yeah, two-player kind of gameplay is pretty much what we're going for in the six-player game. If you've not played Overwatch, it's a very, very fun, fast-paced shooter made by Blizzard. They're getting me back after my World of Warcraft days. How dare they? How dare they indeed. And I very much enjoyed playing it, even if I am frustrated at lots of crazy weird losses. And Roadhog turns out to be one of my easiest, or one of my better played characters. That's for sure, at least I like him quite a bit. The combo between Mercy and Roadhog is really good. But let's talk about that. We'll talk about what's going on with the channel as a whole. Because of course, we still haven't started the second series. The main reason is, since I did that Black Ops 3 little commentary with the nuclear on it, we still haven't moved in. We bought the house. We've got the house. The house is ours. It's all there, except for the fact that when we got the house, we then were able to look inside the house and realised that it needed a lot of work on its internals, its electrics, its everything, to bring it up to par with a modern home and make it, well, more or less what we need. So we're doing a lot of work on the place before we move in, and at the point I move in is when I will start doing multiple series again. So it's still a waiting period. I want to be moved in as well, because at this point in time we're just paying, let's put it this way, we're paying multiple rents here. It's not a good situation to be in, but hopefully I can be moved in soon. Hopefully everything will be sorted soon. And when it is, everything will be set up for a decade's worth of life there, because we've done all this work now. And I really should not be trying to hook a Genji using deflect. That's for sure. Some good gameplay in this, some bad gameplay too, some idiot moments, some great moments. That's for sure. But yeah, that's the house situation updated yet again. Why we're still just doing the Radiant Dawn and nothing else, but man, I didn't expect Radiant Dawn to be going on this long. Massive game, isn't it? Still nowhere near the end at this rate, with the chapters taking as long as they are with a billion reinforcements. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And once we do, I've been hoping to do Phoenix right, but we never know what other games might go on. And that was a very annoying hook on Lucio. How is it pull him in there and not pull him to me? I want to kill him. I want to shoot him so much. I keep trying to defend against the person who more or less shares my name. There we go. There's Lucio. That's better. That makes me feel a lot better. So the house situation is still ongoing. Hopefully, shortly, we'll be moved in, maybe in the next few weeks, and I can start a second series again, because basically we're going to set up myself a YouTube room. A room where I can go and do my YouTube videos at any time and not be bothering Becca, which is a great thing, so I can bring you guys more content. Still not live streaming, no internet there, not really protecting Becca properly at that moment, that's for sure, but oh well. Such is life, c'est la vie. I did hear the footsteps of McCree going under and didn't do anything about it. Whoops. But yeah, once we're moved in, videos galore can begin. That's for sure. Now, what we really want to talk about, though, while we're watching the gameplay, is Breath of the Wild. A massive 5-hour-long reveal. I'm sure a lot of you on the channel were watching and watching and watching and watching that. I was making sure there was no recaps, if you know what I mean. I was waiting for the end of it as well, expecting some big announcement, but of course supposedly there's some more play the day after, which will probably be this video coming up the day after that. So it's interesting to see what we might see. And I'm stopping ultimates galore in this gameplay, trust me on that. Stopping all the ultimates. In fact, some might say it's not high noon at the moment. And it never will be high noon in this game, trust me on that as well. Even now he's on his ultimate. And I'm going to stop this one as well. Even though I think it actually had just run out. But he shouldn't have chased me so much. He shouldn't have chased me. Evil person. Breath of the Wild, though. Looks amazing. Supposedly 12 times as big as a landmass as Twilight Princess. But to be honest, it just needs to feel more alive as a world map than Twilight Princess as well. Twilight Princess was big, but there were some empty spaces, like in the Hyrule field, etc. As long as the exploration feels brilliant, the gaps mean something between action. All the camps of enemies are fun to defeat, and all the 100+ shrines are fun puzzles to complete. It doesn't really matter where they go or what direction they're going with Zelda at this point in time, because no matter what, we're going to like it, I reckon. Now, I was tweeting out at the time of it coming on, thinking about where on earth does this fit in the time? Because it's got to be either later on in the Skyward Sword period, because there wasn't a Hyrule town built around the temple yet, and the landmass had changed a little bit.
Helden sterben nicht.
Or, as I was thinking at the time and tweeting out, is it the possibility, because a Korok was shown, that this is Wind Waker timeline, which I think is the adult Link onwards timeline? Not too sure, but Hyrule Drowns. Is this drowned Hyrule in another timeline split? No High Noon for you. Is this drowned Hyrule in another timeline split? It's just what I'm thinking. The Koroks are there. Is this a Hyrule with the water receded, but not following on to Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, where they found themselves a new Hyrule? Or something else entirely? This is just the questions, the possibilities that lie there. What is going on with the world? What Link is this? Have we played this Link before, considering the fact that it looks like he was cryogenically frozen? Have we played with this Link? Have we met this Link? Which is why I was wondering if it was either a Link from Ocarina of Time, with something having happened to Hyrule Town, the shifting of the lands, no ruins seem to be around apart from the temple after all, and it was the Temple of Time. Or is the drowned Hyrule of which Link was technologically cryogenically frozen? Because that's obviously what it looks like in the front. Stored for another day. I was also wondering if it's part of the resurrection cycle, and they're touching more on that, because of course the last game out was Skyward Sword, and that sprang into the kind of demise thing where there always be a curse upon the bloodline of the hero in Zelda, which where the bloodline of the hero is around, there'll be the bloodline of demise around, which of course was Ganon. No High Noon, back! Will it be that? Will it be something along those lines? Because he's been cryogenically frozen. Maybe he was alive, you know, Ganon was roaming free, or something along Demise's curse was roaming free the whole time because Link was alive but not allowed to fight it, or not around to fight it. Theories that may be proven true or proven completely wrong, but my brain was racing, as probably any Zelda fan was. You were just thinking, where does it fit? Where is this? Is this my Link? Is this Link from here? And that's not even to say about the gameplay style at all, if you know what I mean. The gameplay style is going to be completely different. It is a bigger open world. We're going to be traveling everywhere, nooks and crannies and secrets. We have not even been shown the smallest bit of story. Why Link was frozen, why Link was there. And I hope, please I hope, that Nintendo do not reveal this to us until it's released. I want this E3 demo of the game to be all that we find out. So that on release day, it's released worldwide at the same time, and no one knows what's going on. No High Noon for you. You'll never High Nooning again. That would be what I want the most to happen. That everyone gets to experience the wonder of Legend of Zelda completely fresh. And Ocarina of the Time that came out, of the time,
I could use some assistance.
there wasn't the big internet prevalence, there wasn't the massive reveals for everyone, it was just prevalent everywhere for every game where the spoilers are out. Part of the reason why it was such a groundbreaking game as well, how it did so well, how games can get rated so high, is when the user gets to play it and experience it themselves without being told for second hand what's going on. That's what makes games great. Spoilers, not so much at times. Spoilers, not so much. So I hope they only reveal as much as they reveal. This is it. This is all I want to know before Zelda comes out. So, there were questions on tweets at the time. Will I be doing a Let's Play of Breath of the Wild? And to that I say, do monkeys live in a zoo and the jungle and other places too? They exist, don't they? Well then that's your answer. They exist, so therefore I'm doing Zelda. I'm doing Breath of the Wild. It will be on the channel, and of course I will be trying to 100% complete that. Every shrine is what I want to go for, every bit. Because of course, supposedly it's been revealed that you can complete the game without even revealing the story of the game to yourself. If you want to, but I want to know everything. And I bet you guys do too. Victory for Overwatch. Didn't even get to speak about Overwatch itself, but I just thought, let's put some gameplay up. Let's talk about Breath of the Wild. Let's talk about the situation on the channel. Let's have some fun. Talk about a completely different game when the game's playing on the screen, eh? That's exactly what you're supposed to do, isn't it? But I hope you guys are as praised as me for Breath of the Wild coming out. I want it, but I want it when it comes. And I want it on the NX, not on the Wii U. I want it in its full, beautiful, glorious presentation. So, tell me what you guys thought of E3. Tell me what you guys thought of Breath of the Wild. And I'll see you guys around and tell me what you guys thought. I think of Overwatch and the gameplay represented to you here. And I'll see you for more gameplays, of course, Radiant Dawn, until we finally get moved in. Bye-bye.